The stuff that I'm going to share with you in this video is going to make you a fuck ton of money, so listen carefully. Before I do that, let me show you some proof. Yesterday, with this one store, we've done $25,000. Let's go a day before that, we've done $22,000. On this store, we've been consistently doing 15 to 20K, $20,000 before that. I can keep going on for days and days, 18K, where we on fourth, 15K. So as you can see, I know what I'm talking about. Just those days, we've done about $100,000. Now, I've been in this space for about 7, almost 8 years now. I've seen beginners come into this space, start the dropshipping store, spend thousands of dollars, lose everything, and then dip. I've seen experts come and go selling fake dreams. I've been in this space for long enough, and I've seen all phases of it. And in this video, I'm going to give you the 5 lies that you've been sold about dropshipping, which is affecting your success, which is why you're not successful. So not only I'm going to tell you 5 lies that you've been told that is stopping you from building a successful store, but it'll also tell you what to do instead to actually find your first success with dropshipping. So pay close attention. Before I jump right into it, every video I offer 10 free consultation calls to my subscribers. This is just a way for me to give back to you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. All you have to do is like this video, subscribe, click the first link in the description, book a free call. On the call, we'll go over your store, your marketing, your ads, whatever you're struggling with. I'll help you with it for free one-on-one. With that being said, let's jump right into it. So the first lie that I see most beginners being sold to is you're just one product away. I'm sure you've heard that. Let me ask you, how is that doing for you? It sounds amazing. It's very motivating. It's very inspiring. But how true is it? Here is the truth about dropshipping. You're not going to be making $1 million from your one product. It's never going to be your first product because you're a beginner. You don't know what you're doing. You're going into the deep end with a brand new store. You have no previous knowledge on what to do and what not to do. So you're walking into a forest blindfolded, and you expect to find your way in the first hour. That is not how it works. But you need to understand it's not just about finding the right product. Agreed, your product is the foundation of your store, but you're missing out on a lot of other aspects. It's your marketing. It's how you build your store. It's how you structure your store. It's how you do your ad creatives. It's so many other aspects that only if you have a good product doesn't cut it. What I need to understand, this is an example I like to give everyone, is that dropshipping is a well-oiled machine. If one bolt is missing, you're not going to have your machine running. So it's very important you have all aspects of your dropshipping store checked out. That means, number 1, have a good product. Number 2, have an amazing high converting store. Number 3, have good ad creators. Number 4, have a good effective ad strategy. So in terms of having just one product that will make you $1 million, that will not happen. What might happen is you will find a product if you do it the right way. You'll find a product, you'll run some ads, you'll make some money. But that doesn't mean you're failing at dropshipping. That doesn't mean dropshipping doesn't work. What it means is that you learn from your mistakes. You spend your money, you spend your time, you make some money, you learn what works, what doesn't, and then the next time you implement what you've learned. And that is what I want you to look at as. I don't want you to test your first product. Once it fails, you're like, dropshipping for me, it doesn't work. Instead, it's a lie, it's a scam. That is not how it works. It's a real business, and it's one of the most easiest to start with and one of the most highest margins in terms of the barrier to entry. So if your first product fails, that is not the end of it. Also, just get into it with the realistic expectation that your first product is not going to be your winning product, right? That mindset will help you test enough products to actually find success. Now, if you're a beginner and you don't know what you're doing, which you probably don't because you're a beginner, feel free to book a free call with me. I'll be more than happy to guide you in the right direction. That is the first lie. The second lie that I see most people being sold to is just spend $50 a day on your ads and you'll find success. I hate to break it to you, that is not going to happen. The advice I see being thrown around is test a new product every day with $50 and move on. And this is what they don't tell you. $50 in the US market is not enough to do anything. It's not enough to test a product. You're probably going to get a couple hundred, if you're lucky, if you have a good CPM, couple hundred sessions on your store, and that is not enough to test a product. You need to test a product for a couple of days, at least 3 to 5 days, and $50 is not going to cut it. So you need to have good enough of a budget to put into ads to be able to test each product 3 to 5 days, and then you can cut it off. Don't just test the product for one day, spend $50 and then say, all right, that don't work, next product. You're never going to be able to find a winning product. You need to be consistent with your testing. And when it comes to testing, you need to have a good testing strategy in place that doesn't play with guesswork. You need to have data-backed strategies. I'll link a video of mine where I cover one of these strategies in the description. But point being, if you're testing in the US market, $50 and one day of testing is not enough. Have a broader vision with ads and spend at least 3 to 5 days testing each product. The third lie that I see most people being sold to, and which is stopping you from finding success, is saturation. Now, this is what I mean. Saturation is not real when it comes to a product. Saturation happens with audiences. And let me explain. When people say the product is saturated, they're usually seeing the same ad that has been ripped off, the same ad creative that's been ripped off 10 times, and that is why they say it's saturated. The truth is, saturation isn't your enemy. It's the content, it's the shitty ad creatives that is your enemy. So you can have a winning product that can still work if you ad creatives is better, if you present it in a better way and target with a certain selling angle, target the desires of the people with a good ad creative. So when you look at a product and someone tells you it's saturated, don't just look at the product, also look at how it's being marketed. Now, the fourth lie that I see most people being sold to that's stopping you from making money is that image ads do not work and they are dead. It's so funny to see this one going around, but the truth is image ads aren't dead. We have stores here of our clients where we run just static ads alongside obviously ad videos, but the image ads do perform really well. They're very profitable. The CPM is good, the CPP is good, the cost per purchase, everything is on point. So image ads are not dead. What most people don't understand is that Facebook ads will not give you results in day one. It cares about understanding your customer. The more you spend, the better traffic you'll get if you have an effective ad creative. So when you're testing ad creatives, don't just test ad videos, but also test image static ads. If you would like me to make a whole video on how to make effective high converting static ads, leave the comments static in the comment section below and I'll do it for the next video. Now, I want to give you a bonus tip, and this is the biggest advice I can give you, is to have the mindset of running a real business. Most beginners that I see that get into dropshipping get into it thinking they'll make a quick buck. Dropshipping is not a get rich quick scheme. It's a real business and you need to treat it like a real business if you want to build a successful store. If you just come in thinking you'll spend $100, you'll make some money, that is not going to happen. That is when you lose your money, you get demotivated, and then you call dropshipping a scam. Think of it as a real business, treat it like a real business, spend time and money on it like a real business, and the rewards will be worth it. Again, as I mentioned at the start of the video, I'm offering 10 free consultation calls. If you want me to help you get started or you're struggling with your store, click the link in the description, book a free call with me, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.